All right, so I am back. It's been some time, but we are going to kind of start fresh. I did a really good job the last year or two, really minding what I bought and what I used, and just kind of used a bunch of the stuff that I could, really just going through my collection. 2025 is the year that I want to start fresh. So by doing so, I thought it would be fun to basically declutter all of this. Obviously, I'll keep a lot of the things that isn't expired. So after I do this video, I'm going to then go to the drugstore and Ulta and Sephora and do all that and start fresh and try new makeup because I really do miss makeup. I miss filming. I miss all of it. To be honest with you guys, I was in a huge lull and I had no idea what I wanted to do. And I just needed to take a break. Been really hard for me to do that because in the background, I'm still watching everything with you guys. I'm still watching my favorite YouTubers and TikTokers and Instagrammers, and I just miss reviewing makeup. I miss reviewing hair products. I miss doing anything that's related to beauty. So here we go. We're going to start fresh with this. Go through powders first. Powders are pretty quick. I don't have a whole lot in here. Now let's start with the ones I'm going to keep first, which is going to be like the Makeup Forever. I'm keeping brand new Anastasia. I'm going to keep this one, which is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm going to keep this, which is the 16-hour wear. This is done. Since I have a new one, I will get rid of this. Probably just need to get a new one. I've had it for way too long. I have a Pat McGrath that needs to go. Laura Mercier powder. I haven't touched this, so I'm going to hold on to this. I know this is fairly new. The Bare Minerals concealer I've had for too long, so we're going to get rid of that. This is the Tarte Shape Tape powder. This is super dark for me. I could never even use it. I have two Airspuns. This one I'm going to hold on to because I know I just got this here recently on vacation. This is my Pat McGrath. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep the Halo Glow. I'm going to keep this one also. The Makeup by Mario, I'm going to hold on to. The Orgasm Blush, I'm going to go ahead and pass that on. The Cloud Blush, this is in the shade Velvet Crush. This is one of my favorites. I use this often. Will hold on to that. I love this. This is the NARS Orgasm Liquid Blush, but it is separated. It's bad. These Buxom, these are the Plum Shots in Berry Glam and Tickled Pink. I'm going to hold on to this shade right here, which is Tickled Pink, and I'm going to pass this one on. Blush in the shade Dolly. I've had it for too long. I love it, but I know I've had it for quite a few years. I have these three liquid blushes from NARS. I'm not a fan of these. These do not stay on me very long, and they seem to streak on my skin. I have this Benetint. I'm not a big fan of Benetint. I can't ever seem to make it work for me, but I know my daughter loves it and her friends, so I will pass that along. This is by Iconic. Never used it. I'm going to go ahead, hold on to it, and try it out. I have these two NARS palettes. I'm going to pass this along, and I'm going to hold on to this one. I also have these blushes by Benefit. I've never used them, so I'm going to hold on to them. I've had these for so long, and I loved these, but they don't smell very good. I have two blushes from Jane Iredale, these two lighter shades. These really aren't my type. I have these two ColourPop blushes. Love these. These are like the cream blushes. I'm going to hold on to these. ColourPop blush. This is a very bright pink one. I might give this bright pink one to my daughter because she really likes like the brighter shade. Hold on to this one since I don't have very many left. This one I really did not care for. I'm going to pass that along. This one, I'm going to pass that along. Definitely keeping this one. This is my Hourglass blush. Last one is this one, which is way too light for me. It doesn't even show up on my skin. I feel like quite a few of the highlighters are going to be decluttered because they are very old and I really only stick to like 3 highlighters. So we're going to start off with the Doolala. I have yet to try it. I'm going to hold on to it. For sure, I'm going to get rid of the Hard Candy. I am getting rid of this ColourPop. Rachel loves Pixie, loved it. This broke, used it so much, but I have the Jaclyn Hill. It was fine, wasn't my favorite. The Charlotte Tilbury, I've had this for so long. I don't know, I've had it for like 5+ years, you guys. I for sure am keeping the Dandelion and the Tickled. These are 2 that I use all the time from Benefit. This one is so good, but this one definitely has to go. I've had it for too long. This is way too dark for me. This is Champagne Pop. I'm gonna hold on to it because it's brand new. This is the Anastasia. Still don't use it. These 2 ColourPops. I'm gonna keep this highlighter in Vanilla Bean. I'm gonna toss this ColourPop, this Pixie. and the Skin Lights. I've kept this for so long. It's got to go. The Bobbi Brown, this MAC and Selena. This is the Lancome. I might hold on to this one because I would probably use this Gilded Gold. I have a Too Faced highlighter in here. This one does not really do well, so I don't care for it. This is the Anastasia one in Iced Out. This one was beautiful. Had it too long. I know it has to go. Same thing as this. I bought this when I first started doing makeup and I loved it. Even the packaging is like, oof, you could tell it's rough. These are like the Plump Shots by Buxom. I absolutely love these, but I honestly don't need them all. So I'm going to go through the ones that I really do like. I'm going to hold on to Dolly Babe. I'm going to keep this one though. This is in Exposed. All right, so Buxom sent me a bunch of these. I picked out one and then the rest of them I'm just going to go ahead and donate. Same thing with these lip injectors. I'm going to keep the original. The rest of them, I'm just going to go ahead and donate. More of the Plump Shots. I'm going to keep this light pink one. I really do like it. This is like more of a brownie color. I have a lip gloss I've never used, holding on to that. These NARS ones I've had for too long. They have to go. NYX, this is Milky Gloss. I hated this. This was so ugly on me. These two I've had for too long. They're separated. I have these by the brand Sugarcane that I just recently got. I'm going to hold on to these two. I have this here by Too Faced. Really like this one. I actually use it quite a bit. And then the rest of these are going to go. We are moving into liquid lipsticks. I do not wear liquid lipsticks. And I know all of these are expired, so we are just going to get rid of them. I have these vinyls by Maybelline that I'm actually going to donate. I've tried them. I'm not a fan of them, unfortunately. They're too dry on my lips, so I'll just donate those. But these are so old. This one's old. These MAC ones, I loved these liquid lips, but they're separated and bad. Anything that's dark, I have to get rid of. I have a lot of MAC lipsticks I have to get rid of. These NARS lipsticks I really do like, so I'm just going to pick out the ones that I actually really do wear. I'm going to hold on to these 5, and the rest I'm going to pass along. Hold on to this. This is Standing Ovation by e.l.f. I'm going to hold on to this one. I know I just got those, but this one here can go. These are old. This is old. This is super old. This is beautiful. This is the Gwen Stefani one. All right, let's go over here. These are some NARS lipsticks I've never even touched. I might keep this High Gear and pass on the rest. I know for sure this has to go. This has to go. This has to go. I love this. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but these were the green edition. Scenic Brown lipstick. See? I didn't even know I had this. Look at how beautiful that is. I'm going to hold on to that. This might still be good in the shade Dolly. Of course, I like it. It's Dolly. Look at how pretty this one is. This is a really pretty one. I'll hold on to it for a little bit longer. These I love for everyday wear. These are the Buxom. They call the Full On. It's like a tinted lipstick. They're beautiful. I have so many of these that I really do like. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. I've had this for way too long, you guys. I know for sure, unfortunately, I think Cream in Your Coffee is bad. Yeah, it's stinky. I'll finish this one. It's called Getting Warmer. These are the little mini lipsticks that came for Christmas that were really cute. Again, I have these lipsticks by Buxom. I'm going to keep this one, this little baby pink one that I have. I'm going to hold on to it and give this to my daughter. I think she would really like that. This is by Anastasia. I'll hold on to that. Lipsticks from YSL. I have yet to open them. I have this one in Juicy Peach. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to pass these along to my mom. I know that she would probably like these. And I know for sure I'm going to keep my Natasha Denona palettes. For sure I want to keep these two. This is the Better Than Chocolate. And then this is the Born This Way Neutral Nudes. I use these quite a bit. I am going to hold on to this one for a little bit longer. I want to finish this shade right here. The rest of them, they're like hit and miss, but this shade I use quite a bit. So I'm going to project pan that one and use it. This one had such a good run. This is the NARS Skin Deep palette. If they still, I think they still have it, recommend it. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this one. This is my Makeup by Mario. I have these Tartelette palettes that I do not use. So I'm going to go ahead and pass them along and see if one of my friends wants them or my mom. These are some Altered Ego palettes that I also am going to pass along. Okay, I have these two from Too Faced. This is the pumpkin one and the cinnamon roll. These don't really even smell like anything, so I'm just gonna toss those. These are some Huda Beauty palettes. I've never touched this. I'm gonna pass this along. This is the rose gold, the remastered one. Again, never touched it. I'm going to pass this along also. Some more Natasha Denona's. I'm going to hold on to these. I am going to hold on to this right here. This is my Pat McGrath. These Fenty Beauties. I'm going to pass these along. This is the teddy bear. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. This is the Dominique Essentials palette. I'm actually going to hold on. This one here is so beautiful. I love this. I've had it for way too long, but I loved this shade right here. It was gorgeous. But I know for a fact that I've had it for far longer than necessary. Huda Beauty, this is the chocolate brown. I'm going to hold on to this one. I have this by Anastasia. I have yet to really play with this, so I'm going to hold on to this. And then this one is the Buxom White Russian. I really only use it for these two, which I already have some blushes, so that one I'm going to pass along. This e.l.f. palette, I'm going to declutter, play it cool. I'm going to, yeah, this needs to go. This is a Tarte palette. I've had this for too long. I think I'm going to declutter this. Let's see. We have a NARS palette. Never really played with it. Never really touched it. I will declutter this. This is an Frozen palette. That doesn't even look right. And then this Nude Mood. It was great, but it has a tendency of like getting messy. So I'm just going to declutter that. This is a palette that I've never touched. I have never played with it. I don't even know if this is good. I'll hold on to it. I guess I could try it out. Let's give it a shot. A lot of these palettes just need to go. I never use them. Oh, I loved this Tati one, but I know for sure it's got to go. I'm going to go ahead and actually, they've never even been open. I'm going to pass these along and see if somebody could use them. My favorite palettes for so long, but I feel like I'm using other palettes now, and this one just needs to be decluttered. I just personally like palettes that are a little bit smaller now and easier to travel with. This is actually going to be a pretty quick one. So the first one I am going to get rid of because I've had it for too long is this old Cheek Leader palette by Benefit, and I'm going to get rid of this iconic one. These are the NARS Laguna bronzing creams. I don't use number 3. I don't even know if it's still good. Yeah, it's probably not good. I've already touched it. I use number 2 and I use it quite a bit. I have this one and then I have an extra one. So I use them quite a bit. So I'm going to hold on to these two. The next thing I'm going to hold on to, I just bought this here recently, is the Laguna Matte Makeup Setting Spray. Obviously never used it. I'll hold on to it. Another Laguna bronzer. This one's number 4. I won't use it. This is the LYS bronzing stick. I use this all the time. I'm going to hold on to that. I have these two from ColourPop. I never really use them. They just don't show up on me. I have this from Charlotte Tilbury. I've had this for too long. I try so often to use this. It just does not look good on me, so I'm going to toss it. The Benefit Hulas I use all the time, so I don't want to get rid of those. I have no idea how long I've had it. I need to get rid of it. Again, another one that's separated. Was not a fan of this. This is the Contour e.l.f. Halo Glow. I use this all the time. This is by Hourglass, so I'm going to hold on to it. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Again, don't use it. And then this one I do like. I just always forget to use it. This is the Fenty Beauty cream one in shade number 3. You could see I'm almost getting done with it, so I'm going to finish it off.